over at Moncus Park, and joining us is Mark Hernandez, and we're talking all about the native Louisiana Iris Preservation Garden. Mark, this is your crown jewel.
It is my crown jewel. So these irises are very special to me and especially special to the park. So there in Louisiana, there are 5 species of native Louisiana irises. And what that means is that these irises originated in Louisiana, unlike other places. And there are only 5 species, and Louisiana is home to all 5 of those species. Our preservation garden here holds 7,000 of these irises, all 5 of the species. And they'll be in full bloom in about 2 weeks. And
Wow.
all these plantings behind me will be a rainbow of color. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, we have some photos on the screen. The colors in these are so beautiful. I'm assuming, is each color the same species or is like a different subspecies?
Yeah, so they're called hybrids. So we have the 5 original species, and hybridizers over the years have taken those parent plants and crossbred them to each other, selected the seeds that they liked for characteristics that they like, and then created new cultivars, all from the parent original 5 species of plants. So we have all of them. There's probably about 300 of what we call registered varieties, which gives you all the different spectrum of color. And so this is a pretty special place because you don't find a public garden like this with this many. We have 7,000 irises. It's very hard within our state to find so many of these irises in one location. What we're excited about is that this preserves these plants out in nature. They're losing habitat, so they're becoming harder and harder to find out in the wild. And so to have a protected place where we know they won't get sprayed, they won't get mowed, they won't get destroyed for generations to come, these irises will be protected in this space. So that's pretty exciting.
That is extremely exciting. And I about lost my breath for a second when you said 7,000 irises at the park. That's truly incredible in what you guys are doing to preserve this plant.
It was a generous donation by Mr. Jim Leonard and his Louisiana Society for Louisiana Irises 4 years ago. And so that donation multiplies every year. So we started with 7,000. The next year they'll multiply by 2, then by 3, then by 4. So we probably have about 25 or 21,000 of those irises here. So what we do to protect them is we put on heavy layers of mulch, all the general maintenance. We fertilize them. We'll cut them back in the fall, and then we'll start to divide them and spread them out in the winter months. So there's a little bit of a specialized care of them. One thing.
We're out of time. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but we could talk about this for hours, I feel like. We'll have to have you back on to talk about them. Thank you so much for educating us today on these beautiful native plants.
You're welcome. Y'all come on out.
Yes, go out, visit them, go see them in person. Truly stunning. If you guys at home want to learn more about what's happening at Moncus Park, head to KLAF.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.